Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to Everyday We Fight. I thought I'd give this another go, particularly the mission that I was getting stuck on. And I figured what I'd do, because I don't want to keep doing loads of videos where I fail the same mission, I'm going to record this. If it goes well, I'll upload it and post it. So if you're listening to this now, assume this was reasonably successful. If it goes absolutely wrong, then I'll just try again and I'll upload the successful one, unless anything particularly funny happens. So this might not be a successful one. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, because this is a roguelite, we kind of restart with some stuff that we had previously. We want to go into our skills. So we do have some more skills that we can unlock on Dylan. What did I have unlocked on him before? I think it's just Taunt, because that's got the circle around it. Really difficult to tell. Again, another thing where I feel that the UI could just be a little bit clearer. It's very, very difficult to tell that Taunt here is unlocked and these ones aren't. It's a little bit weird. What could we give him? I didn't really use the Taunt before. So the Taunt calls out to an enemy to get them to focus on him, and the target enemy's reflex action is also consumed. That could be useful. When Dylan performs a taunt, the targeted rifter is infected with a bleeding status effect. Ouch. Disappearing act. When Dylan performs a taunt, he deploys smoke at his feet to conceal his position. Also useful. Or Fearmonger. When Dylan performs a taunt, the targeted rifter is inflicted with a suppressed status effect. I think the smoke could be really, really useful. Let's go ahead and grab that for him. So one of the big problems that I had with this when I tried to do it on the last attempt is all I had was shotguns, which really didn't help. So we have got some options now. So he can actually grab the machine gun, which is what he started off with before. What have we got here? That's just a stock. We'll go back and get the bits in a minute. That's the Rattler's the shotgun, isn't it? And that is the... Is there not a weapon somewhere? Am I missing something? Did you have the machine gun? No, you had the machine gun before. It doesn't really matter who has what, to be honest. Let's go ahead and... At least I don't think so. Did I give anybody any particular skills that would mean they're better at one than another? Covering fire. When Leo witnesses his allies become suppressed by enemy attacks, he can retaliate with his covering fire reflex. See, one thing that I think might be an issue here is giving guns to the wrong people. So he can get Hailstorm as well. So we've got two machine guns. Two machine guns and a shotgun. What skill did I give her? It was the hologram skill. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to give anyone a skill that particularly centers around them having a specific gun if they then can't get that specific gun. So she gets the shotgun. She can get some bandages. I think we should probably try and grab some stocks on you and you. You can grab some bandages. You can grab a stock. In fact, the stock's for everybody here. All three of these can have a stock on. I don't know if they actually get fitted. So, equipped to current weapon. Equipped to current weapon. So everybody's got a stock. Okay. Which reduces the recoil a little bit, reduces the hold breath action point cost, and decreases the size of the aiming reticule, basically. Okay, so we've got everybody in. I've picked up everything that I can pick up. Let's go back out there. And I'm not going to mess around. I'm literally just going to go straight to the... we're going to here. I'm just going to go straight to the hotel and see if we can take out these annoying grunts with the grenades. One thing that I should have a quick check on here is in the codex and have a quick look at the... oh, they're not on here. They were like the grenade ones, weren't they? Assault rifle, pistol, Karg. Okay. I was kind of hoping that there'd be something here that would give me a little bit of a hint as you know, maybe a better way to deal with them. Because I think that maybe they've got a weakness that I didn't exploit because I didn't look at that before. We'll do it once we get in. I think I am going to pretty much try and do what I did last time, which is take the high ground and sort of try and get the drop on them. The guys with the grenades that turn up, that's a tricky one. So let's go into stealth mode. There we go. Trying to remember what all of the controls are.
I thought the place was going to be crawling with rift.
Okay, I'm just going to skip that because they do appear to say the same thing every time on this one. This is some sort of... we can mantle into that, but we can't get in it. Right. Trying to look around. Yeah, we want to get upstairs if we can. Is this probably going to be a better way up, maybe? Yeah, I just want to take the high ground so that we don't have to... probably going to go into the same space that I was in before. How do we get over there? We can go outside here, actually. Is there anything around here that we can open? There's lots of cover around here. I was just trying to see if there was maybe any... maybe any things that we could potentially open and, you know, if there's any loot, any better weapons or anything up here. I'm not entirely certain there is. There's some much higher ground we can take up here, actually. Let's go ahead and split everybody up, which is the C button. You've got a shotgun, which is not ideal. Maybe we want to keep you over here towards the stairs in case they come up. Maybe we just hide you there. And then we go to you guys, and you guys can sort of hide here where you've got some half cover. That sounds reasonable, right? So we can see from this. So, okay, who do we want to take the first shot with? Let's go and switch over to you. We've only got one grenade, but at least we do have a grenade now. Let's go on to this.
You're going down, Rips.
Wasn't our best shots here. Can't remember how to lean. So we've gone now on to what's the lean button? There is a lean button. I'm certain of it now. I've completely forgotten what it is. Enter and exit cover is left shift. Hold breath is left shift. Open skills. Third person camera is right click. Sure there was a way of doing it, and I can't remember what the button was now. Swap weapon is X. Was it the middle mouse button? There was definitely a way of doing it, because I remember it being in one of the tutorials. Oh well. I'm not going to waste the grenade here. We could potentially take another shot with Dylan. Yeah, I can't... Oh, do I just move the... Ah, there we go. I just moved the thing. Okay, so we've got a few here that we could take a shot with. Okay, that was some good shooting. Still got 8 action points here. Let's go for the one that's furthest away. Gonna go for body shots because I've got the best chance of hitting. He's gonna run for cover. 4 action points, I can take another shot. Again, let's go for center of mass. And then we are gonna have to switch over to Leo if we want to have any chance of hitting. So he's gonna stand there. Couldn't quite take him out, unfortunately. So both of you, you're all out of action points. Now, Vivian cannot reach anybody from there. We could potentially try and move her somewhere. But we are pretty much going to use all of her action points if we move down. How many action points does she have? 20. I think I am going to move her down anyway. She doesn't have the ability to hit anybody right now. So let's go and put her on to Overwatch. Now there is an enemy in that direction that could, well, he could come either way really.
Ready and waiting.
Let's go that way and end the turn because there's not a lot else that we can do. So one's down, one's got one hit left. Okay, so there is that guy over there still, but we don't know where he is. Let's go to Leo and take out this last Guardian down here. Excellent.
There's more where that came from.
And then we'll go...
Let's not hold back.
Doesn't look like they're teleporting in just yet, does it? Last time I did it, they teleported in quite quickly. We've still got this one down here who we can't currently see. Vivian, what if I move you to here? Okay, so this one's not around here anymore. So I don't know where this one has gone. Can we see you with anybody else? Right, so we do have an enemy that's disappeared. Don't think we need to reload just yet. So let's set up some overwatches. And you can aim up and down. So let's set you on an overwatch around here. And then let's set you on an overwatch sort of over here.
Taking aim here.
We don't have a lot of range, which is the problem. And then Vivian, I think we will set an overwatch around here just in case he does try and come around the corner. Let's end the turn and see if he makes an appearance. There he is.
We got incoming. Could be caught.
Right, so he's backing right up. We've got this lot coming in. Now we know that they like lobbing grenades. Now I don't think we have the Overwatch distance. I'm on Vivian there and I don't want to be. I don't know if we have the range to hit from here.
I'll focus on things this way.
Let's give it a go. We'll try and cover that if we can. We do have the high ground, which might help. Let's go and have a look at Vivian. So we know this guy's round here. I really don't want to put her there. I think that might be a bad spot. This is still full cover, though. If we wanted to move it... Oh, it's not full cover. That'd be full cover. Yeah, anywhere we go here is potentially dangerous. Because she doesn't have any cover from that side. But I don't think they'll go in that direction. Okay, we know where the resonator is. We've seen that before. So we've moved over here. We are going to, I think, overwatch in this direction. Just in case he does come back around this corner. Because he might do. Okay, let's end the turn and let them teleport in. Yeah, now the Grenadiers are a pain. Now you've stuck your head out. Okay, so we're going to trigger our Overwatch with you. Okay, excellent. One down. Now I've got a couple more coming around this way now. Okay, at least he missed. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just too far away for our Overwatches to be effective from this distance. You're going down the stairs. Okay, this one's a little bit more interesting this time around. We could go ahead and try and use this grenade. How far can we throw it? Why can't we throw it here? Is it the distance that's the problem? It's the distance. Okay, can't throw the grenade. So what about if we shoot at the grenadier? Because this looks like we could do quite a bit of damage, potentially. He's got a lot of armor, doesn't he? That's the problem there. Yeah, and we're not getting any damage done at all with you. Okay, let's go to Vivian then. We know we're safe from the Overwatch here. I'm not entirely sure that I can do enough damage to this guy to really significantly do anything to him. I've destroyed his armor and made him reconsider his life choices. I mean, that in itself was worthwhile. But now I really need to try and get her to safety. I don't have a lot of movement. We've only got 9 action points left. Let's try and get her down here. She's going to need to reload soon as well. So we've still got some action points left on Leo. But again, there's not a lot he can do. Maybe what we could do with Leo is try and take out the non-elites. I'm going to go for the held breath shot in the hopes of actually... Okay, we've got one down. That is good. We're still not in a great position. We're still in cover, so it's probably worth just staying here. We've not really got any action points with anybody anyway, so let's go and see what happens. A little bit worried about this grenadier. Although he does appear to be freaking out at the top of the stairs a little bit. This guy's moving closer. I'm not as concerned about. He's gone on to Overwatch with the look of things. I think that's the grenadier. Yeah, that's the grenadier who I did some damage to. Right, we are going to scramble. Whew. That was a close one. So, and we've got more coming in on the next turn. Now that one we could use the grenade for. Vivian's got to reload. And I need to get her to safety-ish. Don't really want to go this way because these guys are going to be right on top of me if I go here. Let's go around in this direction. So we know we've got one over there. Vivian's practically out of AP. Okay. Can you get the grenade down here? No, you're at the wrong angle. I mean, we can sort of force them to try and come up, but we can't hit from up here. Okay. We've still got this one over here that we'd like to do something about. Got to be careful here because I'm missing shots. And then I guess, yeah, we've still got some bullets left, so let's just flick over to Leo. Destroyed some armor. They just don't appear to have any real weaknesses. Again, this is probably a point where I should go and look in the codex at the Grenadier. So, armed with submachine gun style weapons, grenadiers specialise in using throwable energy explosives to flush their enemies out of cover or force them to change position. These rifters also have partial armour protecting them from head to toe. So it's not really giving me any particular weaknesses that they have. So same again. So we haven't even taken any of the grenadiers out at this point. Okay, you've got to scramble and move over here. Ooh, he actually hit me there. That was harsh. I think we need to try and take the Guardians out and then deal with the Grenadiers after. You've gone on to Overwatch. And these guys do blow themselves up, as I seem to recall. You're going down the stairs. And you've got onto Overwatch as well. Okay, looks like we've got a lot of guys down here. Now the problem is, I don't know if I could hit either of them with Dylan if I move him over here. How much does it cost to throw the grenade? 6 AP. If I was to move you here, this is risky. Shot did miss. So there's a Guardian and a Grenadier down here. I can hit them both. Hopefully, they are going to get to move. One got taken out. One took some damage. Okay. Leo, we're going to move you here. Did I move you to the right spot? It looks like I did. Can I get you to change which direction you are? Yeah, there we go. So there was somebody down there, but we can't see them anymore if they're still there. We know we've got a Grenadier down here. Dylan, we are going to have to move, I think. He's only got 6 AP though, which is not great. Someone could come up this ladder. He's really short of places to go, so I'm going to move him this way. Leo, we could potentially Overwatch in this direction in case somebody comes up this ladder. Because I think that's a very real possibility. And then for Vivian, we know we've got like guys around here. Let's go ahead and toss the hologram out somewhere. Because I think at least if somebody attacks the hologram, it'll give me a better idea of where they are. I mean, it's not the greatest strategy. We do still have enough to Overwatch in this direction, so we probably should. Probably should Overwatch in this direction as well, to be honest, but unfortunately I can't look in every direction at once. With only 3 people, it's... Oh, he's got right in my face, isn't he?
I got one.
So I destroyed his armor, but he's now gone and attacked the hologram, which was actually good, because him attacking the hologram saved me from getting the hit. I don't even know where he came up from. Now I think, yeah, you're the other one. You're also attacking the hologram. He's reloading. Okay, now we've got 2 Grenadiers that are both very close to us. Kill 3 Rifters with a Stingray. Stingray is the machine gun, right?
Crap.
You need to scramble, and you are... Where are you going to scramble to? Here?
That is not gonna happen.
So, it's my turn again. Okay. We've got an engineer down there. Leo. You can't see him. Vivian's the one I'm most worried about right now, because we've got these two grenadiers right in our face. I mean, I could...
That one's down.
So we've forced that one away. I don't have enough AP to reload. I've got enough AP to move just about around that corner and give me a little bit more protection. Okay. We've got one grenadier down. We've got another one injured. I don't know where they all are. This is what's going to get problematic. I'd like to try and take this engineer out if I can. I think we can move Dylan here. And I can see him. There we go, he's out because he was using his reaction shot. He was using his reaction shot for Overwatch. Now, before we do anything else, let's just have a quick look with Leo. Again, can't see anybody down there. Really don't know where that other grenadier is. So I'm a little bit reluctant to want to move. Let's move over here into full cover. We did see something there very briefly. Can't move there for some reason. I think there is somebody there. I don't know why it won't let me move to that spot. It will let me move to that spot. Something is there because we can see it. Okay, we're going to move back here. We're going to go Overwatch, and I'm going to Overwatch down on that door. And I hope that's not a mistake. Let's end the turn.
What an idiot!
So, got his armour off, which is good. So, definitely know I've got one grenadier down. You're going to scramble. You're going to get around there out of the way. Okay, you took a hit, but you're alright. Not sure what that one is down there. Okay, engineer coming up. Taking a shot at Vivian. Vivian's on low health, but we do have some heals. And then we've got another grenadier. Okay, so we do have 3 grenadiers still up. Okay, that really hurt. Hopefully Vivian doesn't go down. Right, Vivian hasn't gone down. Vivian's going to use bandages on herself. Vivian also needs to reload. Although she reloads, she's kind of screwed. So let's do what we can with who we can. Leo. God, we've got some of them so low, but not low enough. So we're going to go after this guy. Oh, typically he's moving as I'm trying to take the shots. Where is he moving to? Oh, he's going down the ladder. Okay, I don't have enough AP to shoot him anymore. This is not great for Vivian, though. Vivian just needs to get out of here and get to some cover. Let's get Vivian through here. And We can't reload with her, unfortunately. Dylan does still have some movement left. I'd like to try and take that Grenadier out if I can. I can probably get a line of sight on him from here. So let's move there. And then... headshot. He dropped a grenade. There are still enemies around. So I think we've got 2 of the Grenadiers down now. We know one's there. I think that's the other one, isn't it? So you're going to overwatch down in this direction, because I'm pretty sure this guy's going to pop his head out. And he is...
This riff is dumb, eh?
Didn't kill him, but got him to low health. Okay, he took a shot and he missed. That's the other Grenadier, I think. We've got one down there at the bottom that went down the ladder that we shot the helmet off. Is he going to come back up? I don't know where you're going to go. You've got so little movement left. Just this way, I suppose. Right, you do still have some cover. Let's switch to Dylan, who's got the best chance of taking out this guy. Ooh. Okay, 1 shot, 1 kill. Nice. He does need to reload, though. You can't why can't you reload? Have you got to be out of ammo before you can reload? That's unfortunate. What about Leo? So we've got one that's down there still, we think. I don't know where that one's gonna go and where he's gonna come up. This one that was attacking Vivian is still downstairs. I think that one is still downstairs. So the question is here, do we go down a floor with Leo? I mean, we could go and like grab the grenade, right? But that seems very risky. Yeah, I don't know who that is, and I'm a little bit reluctant to go over there. I think I'm going to start moving down. Okay, Leo did retain some AP there. Vivian. So this guy's down here, but we don't know where. Vivian needs to reload. Overwatch costs 10 AP. So I think we're going to overwatch in this direction. Now, where you can't come up there, you can only come up that ladder, I think. Which might happen. And then Leo potentially can also overwatch in this direction. But then, of course, there's also this one over here, which you can't really come through this. I guess you could come through in this direction. But are you likely to?
Watch it for movement.
Let's do that. And then we've still got Dylan. And Dylan doesn't have a great line of sight on anywhere either. And again, we're probably better off bringing him downstairs if we can somewhere. And you've got 12 action points, which is enough for an overwatch. So maybe you should overwatch in this direction as well.
Watch over here.
That's as good as we're going to be able to do, I think. It all depends where this great Grenadier is going to go and what he's going to do. It sounds like a reload happened just there. And yeah, we have got this one here. I think these are the only 2 enemies left alive. Overwatch, yeah, for sure. Taking headshots in the hope that I could take him out. Oh.
Got me good.
Well, that wasn't good. I don't think I have any way to revive downed allies. We were doing so well until that happened. Did anybody else have bandages? No, no, but we've got a frag grenade. I've got a frag grenade, but I don't know... And that won't go away now. I've got a frag grenade, but I don't know where the last enemy is. So I'm tempted now to just try and open up some space. Let the last enemy come to me and try and find out where they are. My options are really limited at this point. There is, I think, this is the last enemy, and I think it's a grenadier. Really thought that there was a... One of our characters still had a bandage on them somewhere. That's Scrap, I think. Yeah, I don't know where this enemy can potentially come up from. So I think again... possibly an Overwatch in this direction. There's the ladder though. Possibly an Overwatch in that direction and end the turn. Ah, there he goes.
Stupid Riff.
Ah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to come out of Overwatch right now because he might still... There he is, he's coming around this way. So I might still get a shot on him if he comes around the corner. There we go, got him. Wow, okay. For the first time I've completed that mission, I did lose 2 of my characters, but the way this game works, I'm assuming I'll probably get them back. Got a silver as well, didn't get the gold. Because I didn't complete one of the optional objectives, which I think was to complete it using under a certain amount of AP, which was never going to happen. Cool, okay, items unlocked, Stingray, which is, what's that, is that our pistol? Or is that a different type of sidearm? Nothing particularly new here, let's continue.
Let's get the resonator and get out before any more rifts show up.
Okay, so it looks like everybody just kind of recovers at the end of the thing. Spitfire is the alien weapon. Interesting, okay. Are any more enemies going to show up? Just having a little look around because I want to see if there's any items that I can collect. Was hoping that there'd be some bandages or something, but probably not. So everybody's a little bit injured. I'll try and get down the stairs. We're not going to jump. We're going to very carefully climb. I am sure that there was something somewhere else that there were more bandages or frag grenades or something. See, there's some bandages. Can't one of our characters heal as an ability, or can they only use that in combat? You've got bandages, so you didn't drop them when you died. So you use your bandages on yourself. And then Dylan, you use your bandages on yourself. Just because I don't know if we're going to end up in combat again. I don't think we are, but you never know. Is everybody at full ammo? Yes. And it looks like you can have more than one weapon because we've got the Spitfire, the shotgun. Yeah, you've got the Spitfire and the machine gun. So you can hold multiple primary weapons. That's good to know. I'm just having a very quick look just to see if there's any really obvious items on the ground that I've missed. I don't think there is. So let's just go and complete the mission by grabbing this thing. So this is the frequency resonator, a device the enemy uses to emit a particular frequency, capable of destroying Elixium encrustations that build upon their harvester machines.
Okay, is this thing intact? Yep, now let's get the hell out of here.
Wait a second. This key. It has our emblem on it. The thorn. It's a thorn key.
Great, give it here.
Why am I giving it to you? It's a key to what?
Could be for a safe house. We set them up all over.
You mean a stash? With weapons and supplies? Why didn't you tell me?
We just did.
We didn't know we could trust you.
Still don't, if I'm being honest.
And is there one nearby?
Let's get over to it and restock while we can. We won't last long with what we got on us.
Okay, the Thorn stash key used to unlock the access doors to secret supply stashes spread around the
Rifters
city.
are some kind of hive organism.
Like bees?
I'm stuck.
Queens
There
and
we go.
drones and workers and stuff.
How'd you figure that?
They seem to have different roles, especially Karg.
Yeah, he speaks our language. Maybe he's some kind of brain.
I'll give him an algebra test. Let you know how he does.
Maybe you'll get your chance soon.
Now, I'm not sure if we can use this thing that we picked up yet. I don't know whether we have to do something to unlock it or equip it or something like that. But I did just want to run over here because there is an area. It's down here, isn't it? There's one of those incrustations that we can't or couldn't get through. The device we've picked up is supposed to allow us to get through it. It's not giving me any option that I can see to get through it. So I'm assuming that we still can't yet. Looks like it might be something that we need to equip or research or... In fact, if we go into our inventory... yeah, we don't appear to have anything that we can equip to do that. So, okay. Let's just have a quick look on the map. That thorn stash is over there, which is quite far away, to be honest. Do we want to see if we can go down a manhole and go back to base first? Is that even an option? Because we have taken some damage. Yeah, we can't fast travel to that. Okay, I guess we're going over there then. Okay, well, I don't want to do anything that might mess this run up. Although I think with the mission being done, it's fine. But I'm going to head over there. And we'll see what there is. It's that usual thing of it's quite a distance away. Now the other question is, will we run into any enemies along the way? I know the first time I attempted this mission, I was doing quite a lot of running around just looting stuff, and I didn't run into any enemies. So I don't know if they randomly spawn on the map, or if it's only during missions. There's an item down there. It might... That's an item here as well. What's this? Small scrap. Yeah, I was doing this quite a lot. Can we get down there? Looks like we can. Yeah, so I don't know if there are actually any enemies around on the map, or if they only spawn during certain things. We can inspect this. There's a cat.
Probably
Somebody's
good thing
leveled
I
up.
can't pet this cat. I'm allergic.
Vivian, you're a scientist. What's the dome made out of?
Ask a riff.
Live a little.
Well, one of the scientists at the lab said if you could modulate the speed of light inside a bubble, it would be impenetrable. He also said that someone stole his hands and replaced them with exact replicas.
There's a newspaper. I know I
Remember
should
this
be reading
article?
these.
All about what a genius Dr. Faber is.
Because it's all law-based
Exactly
stuff.
did you do at Faber Labs?
Science stuff.
What kind of science stuff?
How's your matrix algebra?
How's it feel? Thinking you're smarter than everyone else?
Okay, now this is a blue line. Does that mean it's enemy territory? If we go in here. Yep, it's combat zone. So the moment you go into these blue lines, that's where the enemies spawn. And we've got a grenadier and 2 engineers here that we can... Actually, there's another one over there that we can see. I am not ready to start another mission on this video because we are already like 45 minutes in. But that is going to be the next one. I'm assuming the game's going to let me save here. We'll find a way of doing it. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you're still enjoying Every Day We Fight. I really am enjoying this game, actually. I'm excited to see what the finished product is like. I don't want to go too far into it, but I do want to do another mission or two because I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I don't know. Maybe I'll make another video. Maybe I won't. Please do leave your comments. Let me know what you think to this game. Leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It's only about, I don't know, 15% of my views come from people who are subscribed. The rest of you aren't. So every person that subscribes really, really helps the channel, and I appreciate that. And once again, a big thank you to my supporters. I know there's only a few of you, but I really do appreciate every single one of you because you help me out in any way you can. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.